Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another TTV PSN fan community game night. Tonight, or this afternoon rather, we will be playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, because there is a free weekend. Every time there's a free weekend, in any, not just Rainbow Six, but in almost any game, we see if we can get together and play it, because, well, not everyone always owns every single game we want to play. So, the theme of tonight's, or this afternoon's video, is stop playing Battle Royale games. Because that's what this free weekend in Rainbow Six is themed around. Ubisoft has specifically called this free weekend, Siege Does Battle Royale, or something along the lines of that, and they're paying streamers. They're paying, people that typically play, Battle Royale games like PUBG or Fortnite to play Rainbow Six, arguably a real video game. So we'll be having a slight, we will be having a slight discussion about that while we play some Rainbow Six Siege. So tonight I am joined by, as I usually am, Loca-Cola. Say hello.
Hello there. I'm not General Loca, but I'm Loca-Cola.
And of course Sushi Yoda, who usually joins us but doesn't always have a mic. I don't believe he has one tonight, but he is in chat talking with all of you fine people. Say hello in chat, Sushi. So, I'm assuming he's about to type and say hello. So, yes, there he is. Hi. Greetings, salutations, guten tag, all those different things. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get into some multiplayer, some casual multiplayer play. I'm pretty much done with ranked for the season because I'm now hit platinum, and I don't feel like risking going back to gold in the short amount of time before the season ends. So,
how?
I kind of hit a lucky streak where I played all afternoon, and I had like a win streak where I played like 9 matches and I won all 9. So I just kind of hit it lucky, and I got up to like gold 1, and then I kind of played for about another 2-3 weeks, and I managed to get myself to platinum 3. And I'm like, okay, I'm stopping here. I'm good for the season.
Wow. Meanwhile, I've had a really bad season. I literally went to
Oh, you're not even ranked
4.
according to this.
Oh. I managed to get myself up to bronze 4 because the last few ranked games I played, I've been either I have improved my skills or more likely I've just been playing with worse people.
Well, at the start of the next season, I don't know if I just happen to get into better matches than you or something, but at the start of the next season, I will. Let's play together, so maybe you can get a little bit higher.
Oh well.
Oh, we got a Twitch drone. Got it.
I think I managed to get to gold the last 2 seasons, but yeah, no luck this time. Although I think I may have been either at gold and silver sometime earlier, but then everything went downhill from there. Like things usually do. Wow, I feel rusty. Even though I think I played this last week, and I still feel rusty.
Well, that's a nice thing about video games. You can not have played it for a while and pick it back up pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lion.
Oh no.
Don't move, everyone. Oh, thanks for shooting one of your teammates there, buddy. That'll make it easier for us.
They also have a fuse, which always terrifies me.
Oh yeah, that could be a bad thing. And they have a Twitch because I destroyed her drone. So while we wait for the siege to start, because we're not quite here yet, what we were kind of talking about it just slight. Oh, yep. So there's Twitch. We were talking about it just slightly before the stream. Right before we started the stream, we were kind of giving our thoughts on Battle Royale games, and you know, they've kind of become the new. I wouldn't exactly say fad, because some people absolutely would call them a fad, because I kind of feel like calling something a fad denotes that it's not a good thing. I would call Battle Royale games more a trend, where, you know, in 2007 the Nintendo Wii was released, and then after that, you know, we saw the unfortunate birth of PlayStation Move and Xbox Kinect because of how popular that was, and motion gaming became a trend for a while. So Battle Royale games are definitely a trend. Loka, what are your thoughts on this trend?
Well, the thing with video games is that we always have, I mean, trends obviously aren't new. I would say, oh, another team kill. I mean, for instance, when was Modern Warfare released? Like 2007 or something.
Yeah, 2007.
Like and once after that, suddenly we saw a lot of Modern Warfare clones. Before that, everyone wanted to make their own World of Warcraft. And after... No! I died! I just heard Ying as I was trying to talk, and I was like, oh, wait. But no, she got me. And, well, after the Modern Warfare trend moved on, we then got the open world trend, which so far hasn't ended, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately, I don't have anything against open world games, I just think they've kind of been stuck in this like this very typical formula right now, and no one is trying to break through. And well, and now we're getting back to Battle Royale games. Ooh, sweet.
Maestro with an LMG and an ACOG. It's hard to beat him.
Yeah.
I've got 73 rounds in a mag. Come at me, bro.
Yeah. Well, going back to the Battle Royale trend, I think it's going to be similar to those previous trends in the sense that right now Fortnite is literally the biggest game right now, and PUBG is, well, it's not doing as good, but it's still somewhat popular. And there's gonna come a time when something else is gonna replace the Battle Royale trend or genre. I don't think we're gonna see a lot more of strictly Battle Royale games. I mean, there's plenty of such games coming out right now, but I think
they do not like each other. Oh my.
Well, that's casual Rainbow Six, everyone. Yeah, in some years' time, maybe 5 or 10 years, I don't really know, there's gonna be a time where Battle Royale games as a genre isn't... I mean, something else is gonna replace it. However, I believe that while Battle Royale games may die out at some point, I think Battle Royale as a game mode is going to be stick around for, well, possibly for the rest of gaming, honestly. Because the biggest... let's see. I think there's a reason why we don't have a AAA Battle Royale game coming out. Instead, we have Call of Duty and Battlefield having Battle Royale game modes among all the other things. And I think that may or may not be the norm. Similar to... And this is way before my time, so I can't say exactly how it is, but I've seen people make some comparisons to the capture and flag game mode. Not in the sense that they're similar, but in the sense that one game started having capture the flag, and now it's usually the norm to have capture the flag. And that's how I feel Battle Royale games are gonna be. I want to see this kill cam.
Yeah, and I had a perfect yeah, because I was on the other side of that wall in the freezer, so I saw him go flying forward. You'll see it on stream. That was funny.
Oh gosh, I even forgot the zombie trend, and that is still ongoing. It never ends.
Yeah, because it used to just be a Treyarch Call of Duty game only that would have zombies, but now every single Call of Duty has to have zombies, and I hate it.
And all the other games, I mean, like Dying Light, Left 4 Dead, Dead Rising.
Although I heard Dying Light was pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard similar things, and I do think zombies has been. I mean, zombie games still are getting pumped out, but I don't think it's in the same frequency anymore. I feel it's somewhat taking a slightly different direction since The Last of Us.
Yeah, because well, and the thing is, there are, zombies are one of the main enemies you fight in the game, but I don't think I would necessarily call that video game a zombie game. It's more survival horror, because it's a character. I've now written 2 college papers using The Last of Us as examples. As an example, and I can't remember what I called it in one, but I called it something like a character-driven survival horror video game that just happens to have zombies in it, because the environment and the things that are created because of said environment are more the main antagonists. Oh my, than over like the clickers themselves, because of course the clickers are and the virus is the catalyst to get the plot moving forward. Without that outbreak at the very beginning of the game, spoilers for a game that came out in 2013, you would not have the rest of the game. There would not be a video game to play. So yes, it got the plot moving forward, but then oops, I destroyed a team gadget. But then the rest of the game happens, and you run into the marauders and the empty cities and stuff because of that. So I mean, you could say so, and that's the thing with trend games.
Prevent further access to the biohazard container.
Oh, it's Monty. He's over here in the corner. There's a Montagna over here in the corner.
Well, I have impact grenades, so maybe. No, that didn't.
Too bad we don't have smoke.
Let's see if I can now. Well, I'm looking forward to when I forgot the name of the new Defender operator. I can see.
I forgot her name too, because she's new.
The standoffs between Monty and her.
Wow, Sushi!
Nice.
Executed.
Oh, that was a perfect window of opportunity.
Oh, that's teamwork right there, baby. Flawless victory.
Oh, wow.
So as you were saying, Loka.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
Okay, then, so like with The Last of Us, that game was born out of a popular trend that is now sort of kind of fizzled out. But how many people are just, me included, how many people are just so excited that The Last of Us Part 2 is coming out? And there's probably an equal number of people that are, a little worried about that game because the first one was so perfect.
Yeah.
But, it's like, that game was born out of a trend, and look how awesome it is. So, trend games aren't necessarily all that bad, but they do have kind of a tendency to maybe be irritating, Because like Peel said, they are, battle royale games are kind of a bad trend, and it's interesting to see how the battle royale trend has kind of morphed and shaped. Oh boy, House. This is as toxic as it gets on casual is when you play House. Because PUBG, it was not the first battle royale game. I feel, as far as my memory goes, I feel like maybe it was H1Z1 that had the first battle royale mode, and then maybe even before that, Minecraft with its Hunger Games mode. That was more like the catalyst. It's like, that's the thing. Is like, no matter what your thoughts on this trend are, I feel like 10 years from now there can be a book written about the rise of the trend and about how this trend even predates video games, and it goes back to like the Hunger Games and how the Hunger Games ripped off that Japanese film that was called Battle Royale, and which is why we have these Battle Royale game modes now. And it's like that's where the title comes from. So I feel like you could make an interesting book or documentary. But I feel like that PUBG was really the first game to really be, hey, this is what we are. This is our main game mode, and this is Battle Royale is the only game mode with PUBG. I'm pretty sure, but that was really the game that put Battle Royale into the spotlight, that everyone knows what it is now because of PUBG. Because H1Z1 wasn't that just that's a zombie game, I'm pretty sure. So again, another game born out of a trend.
Yeah.
It's a zombie game that ended up, it was like a fan-made mode that was that was their Battle Royale, and then from there, we got PUBG because they copied. Yeah, it's a weird story, a weird history that you can really.
I mean, here's the thing about H1Z1.
Oh boy!
Not only was it born out of the zombie train, it was also a response to the hugely popular Arma 2. No, was it Arma 2 or Arma 3? I think
I feel
it was
like Arma 3.
I'm not sure.
One of the Arma games.
There was a mod for one of those games called DayZ, which primarily was a zombie game, but I feel like there are traces of Battle Royale even there, because I remember people arguing that really this wasn't about surviving zombies, this was about surviving
each other,
all the other players.
Yeah.
You couldn't trust them.
Oh, you're the last one, Sushi. Complete the mission. And they're capturing the objective. You better get in there.
Yeah.
Oh. Bad luck.
Yeah.
Well, then again, it was a 3-on-1, even with a shot. Oh. Yeah. Oof. Lots of oof.
Yeah.
So, PUBG comes along, and that's what really popularized it seems like that's what really popularized the Battle Royale trend. And then everyone thought, oh, this is the game to play. Everyone loves this game. And then here comes a little game called Fortnite. Everyone knows this game now, but I remember hearing about this game when it was first announced, and it was going to be another, zombie game, essentially. That kind of had Minecraft-like building mechanics. Does anyone play that Save the World mode?
No.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
I've never touched it.
Yeah, and it's weird because it's kind of another H1Z1 that started out as a zombie game, but now everyone plays the Battle Royale portion of it. And the Battle Royale portion was just kind of tacked on at first, and and then it dethroned PUBG. And PUBG kind of almost shot itself in the foot, because there was that weird moment where they tried to sue Epic Games and Fortnite because it's like, oh, you stole the Battle Royale thing from us. It's like, No, they didn't. Because you guys stole it. So they stole the thing you stole. So it's very, very complicated. Oh, they're trying to spawn peek. Ow. Oh, Sushiota's gone.
And yeah, I think it disconnected.
Okay, well, we'll finish this up and then we'll invite him back. Well, I'm glad Jaeger doesn't have an ACOG anymore. Otherwise, I would have been gone. I would have been a goner. Oh, and there's Cav.
Yeah, your favorite operator.
My nemesis. Like I said, house. That's that's as toxic as it gets when it comes to Rainbow Six. Cause bye, Cav.
Oh, Jake's our fallout.
All of a sudden, there's just an angry Brazilian woman staring at me and trying to come get me.
See if I can hack her phone. Oh, the irony.
Oh.
I can get. She couldn't give the intel to save them, but now I have the intel to see them.
They're in kid's bedroom. Oh. Okay, I'm dead. Oh, here came Bandit up the stairs. Bandit was on stairs. There's one in kid's bedroom. Oh
no.
Oh, Loka! Oh, nice, Loka, go! Oh, knife! Oh, yes, Loka, go! It's just Maestro left. Alright, I'm going to get on the cams. Oh! You can do this, Loka. Uh-oh.
Ah, no.
Oh, he's back in objective. You're safe on the stairs. He's down. He's all the way in objective. Oh, he just shut out the camera. He was back behind the car.
Darn. A Maestro camera.
You have no choice but to go in.
Maybe I can draw him out.
He was back over by the car last I saw, so... But he may have moved back over by the wall. On your left there, Loka? Oh. There's that wall right there, I wonder. Aw, so close. He had almost 80 rounds to work with.
Yeah.
Still, you got like
actually
3
going
of them in less than a minute. In like 30 seconds, you got 3 of them. So that was a great job.
Yeah. I wish I had actually gone prone instead of standing up. But,
yeah, that might have worked out better, but oh well.
Good round.
We are the only 2 of kills on the board right now on our team.
Oh, that's nice.
Granted, I think the other 3 guys left.
Yeah, that's possible. Because, yeah, these 3 people have literally no score.
Uh-huh, yeah. But then again, I don't think the other 3 guys on our team beforehand got anything either, anyway, so.
Oh, that's possible.
Now if only Sushi were here.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll get him back in here in a minute. So yeah, Battle Royale games, they kind of have an interesting history. And almost kind of now because of Fortnite and how large it's gotten, because PUBG didn't do itself any favors when, you know, they tried to sue Epic for stealing the idea that they stole themselves. And now Fortnite has become this thing to where kids are playing it in school on their phones when they should be learning. That hasn't been so much a problem recently because it's been summer, school's been out. But, you know, before school got out, that was a problem. And, oh, they've already broken the window.
Oh, that's good. Wow, I got almost all of them.
Oh, good job. And you know, Fortnite has almost become, it's at the same time the most loved thing and the most hated thing by gamers right now. It really is kind of the you know, and it seems weird to call it the modern equivalent, but you know, it's kind of, you know, the new Minecraft.
I'm dead. What the heck? Apparently Jackal took the sniper role instead of Glass.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Well, pre-fire. Lots of pre-fire. As I said, it doesn't get more toxic than house, folks.
Yeah.
So with this reputation that that Battle Royale games have now, it's gotten to the point where Ubisoft has seen fit to call this to bring the squad with me. It has seen fit to theme this free weekend around. Oh, and now it looks like Sushi. Are you in? Are you in the squad right now? Because on my screen it says you're still in the squad. Did you just get kicked from the match for some reason? Okay, so you're still in the squad. Okay, so we should be able to go then. Multiplayer, play casual. That was weird. I don't know. Maybe someone had a better ping than you, so the game decided to kick you out and let him have your spot or something. I don't know. House is weird. What I feel like one time I got voted out just because I picked Ash and someone else couldn't. It was round 1. I decided to pick Ash, and I got to run about 3 steps before I was vote kicked. And it's like we had literally been in the game for 3 seconds, you know, long enough to drone out the objective and try to not get spawn peeked, so I don't know why I got kicked, and my only explanation for that is I picked Ash and someone else wanted her. So, anyway. So...
It's always fun.
Yeah. So... It's gotten to the point where companies that don't have a Battle Royale game are trying to get people to stop playing Battle Royale games to play their game. And I don't think Rainbow Six Siege is really in trouble of dying out, considering back at E3 they said that they have something like 50+ million players playing the game. So, yeah, I think they're good right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's by far it is not the highest selling game of all time. You know, it's not up there with Minecraft or GTA 5, you know, in terms of selling copies. But there's a lot of people playing the game still, so they're not in trouble of dying out. But I think we're in an interesting place here in gaming, where, you know, Battle Royale has become such a thing that people are literally leading marketing campaigns kind of against Battle Royale games, because I don't think I'm ever going to see a video game company say, hey, play our linear single-player driven adventure instead of the open world single-player game. I don't think we're going to see that.
The closest thing I can think of was when Bulletstorm was about to be released. Do any of you know about this game?
The name is familiar, but but I don't really recall it.
I don't think it was developed by Epic, but they had some role in it. it was supposed to be like the complete opposite of the modern military shooter. They even released like a free game, or rather free ad that played like a game that was essentially a modern military shooter, and there was a parody on it, and whenever you were shooting it would say boring, boring, boring. And then when you were to finish it, like, you would get the trailer for the game, and it's like super explosive and like a more fun like tone to it in a sense. That's the closest thing I can think of. Is like, hey, don't play those boring modern military shooters. Go play our game instead, which is much more fun. And then the game flopped. So
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the reason I know the name, is because of how bad it did.
there was a remaster released somewhat recently as well.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, if you like, you had as a pre-order bonus, you would be able to play the game as Duke Nukem.
That's yes, that I remember. Yeah, I remember this now because I remember seeing that and people going, okay. Did we see it at PSX 2017? Did we see the remaster revealed there? Was that it?
I honestly don't remember.
It was something like that, because with the pre-order bonus being the Duke Nukem skin, I remember that. It is something along the lines of that's very interesting. I knew they had a crazy marketing campaign for that, and then they didn't have that great sales, but I'd completely forgotten about that. Look at you with your fun little knowledge there. So,
hey.
because that's another thing you could call a fad, or at this point I definitely wouldn't call it a fad, but a trend in the last 3-4 years has really been open world games.
Yeah.
Because like with and it wasn't, and it certainly wasn't. It was by far the first, but Metal Gear Solid 5 came out in 2015, and it seemed like after that, ooh, nice job, Sushi. And it seemed like, after that a lot of there were a lot of open world games coming out after that on the tail end of, which is kind of weird to say because like I said, open world games were nowhere near new, because Assassin's Creed had been a thing since like 2007, 2008. So
yeah, I mean, there's been plenty of open world games before, like GTA and Red Dead
Exactly.
Redemption and the Elder Scrolls and Fallout and probably a lot more. Oh no! What did? Oh, press the wrong button.
That was one of those situations I wasn't gonna get out of.
Op 4 has spotted the biohazard container.
No, I think I accidentally blew open the hatch.
All right,
Not only
Loka.
am I down to 40 health. Wait, what?
They're
Op 4 is securing the biohazard container.
they're gonna be right there. Oh, come on, Loka!
Why didn't he die?
Friendlies were eliminated. Failure.
First of all, I think that may have been Ying you were shooting at. Second of all, at least from the perspective I was watching, your aim was kind of all over the place.
It was. It was. To be fair.
I must admit, at this point in time, though, if you had to say, okay, we're getting rid of we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get rid of a trend in gaming. I would not lose any sleep if Battle Royale just all of a sudden went goodbye.
Locate the biohazard container.
You know, as a...
Yeah, I mean, if someone just snapped their finger with the Infinity Gauntlet and every Battle Royale game or game and mode would disappear, I probably wouldn't lose sleep over that. Please, Thanos, we need you.
Yeah, hashtag Thanos did nothing wrong.
Biohazard container located.
Because at this point, it seems like there's really only been 2 successful Battle Royale games, not including H1Z1. There's been PUBG and there's been Fortnite. There's been several other, games that have come out that its main thing has been Battle Royale, and they've all been, the early access to and stuff to get in on the fad, the trend, whatever you want to call it. And then they just haven't lasted long or done very well, because I can't remember the name of it, but there was some game set in that was very 80s themed.
Oh,
and
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
And it was online for
Radical Heights.
Yeah, Radical Heights. Thank you. And it was online for what, 2 weeks?
Oh, we got a. All right, someone took care. That's nice.
Okay, I think they're in that corner right there, because I think I saw someone's head clip through the wall. Yep, Capcan's down. Or, excuse me, Maestro. I don't know why I said Capcan. I knew perfectly well that was Maestro. Beefy meatball boy is down. Oh no! Oh, Sushi!
Oh no!
Sushi just got fused! Oh no! I feel like I'm still seeing clipping through that wall.
Secure the room. Protect the biohazard.
Oh yeah, it's Doc.
Stop secure.
I knew it. Wait a second. He can heal himself. Oh! Okay, wow, that was... I feel like I shot Doc in the foot enough that he shouldn't have been able to heal himself. I'm angry at the game. You all saw that on screen. I shot his blue leg and that he should have gone down.
Ah, they don't have any cameras inside the objective rooms.
They destroyed it. Oh, wait.
Darn it.
I destroyed it. I was Thatcher and I threw in one of my EMP nades.
Down to one friendly.
Alright, so, okay,
And I'm
Loka,
spotted.
Valk, oh, you might her black eye was right up there. You missed it. Valk was in the little side room that has the chest in it last I saw. Oh! Oh, that was a
I saw her.
headshot! That had to have been a headshot! I mean, you saw the blood splatter
a
and
hit.
everything. That should have impacted right on her head. I'm angry for you, Loka.
Yeah. I don't even think I got a hit marker. This game is still weird.
Yeah, it is. Well, and that's the funny thing, is that actually, unless you get a headshot in this game, you don't actually get any hit markers.
Oh, that's right.
It took me forever to notice that. Because that's one of the things I actually kind of like about this game, is that it does buck the, modern military shooter trend where, you think Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare as, this is the pinnacle, this is what these games should be like. It's like, all right, you shoot stuff, there's hit markers, it's fast and blah, 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 but, this game is slow, methodical, you don't get hit markers unless you get a headshot, which, I guess is there for that extra reward, is that you took your time to line up a headshot. To line up a headshot and get that kill. So it's like, all right, here's your... And it's funny, when you do get a headshot, the hit marker is huge. It's really big and really red. Oh, I am getting a phone call. Let's see here. Where is this from? Cedar Hill, Texas. Okay, I'm going to ignore you, buddy, because you're probably trying to sell me stuff I don't need.
Yeah, I at this point I never really answer any calls I get on my phones because I know it's gonna be someone trying to sell stuff.
Rule of thumb, people. If you get a phone call and you don't recognize the number, let it go to voicemail. If it's actually important, they will leave a message.
I actually have missed calls from my grandfather because of the simple reason I didn't recognize. So recognize the number, so I didn't pick up.
There we go.
When he was calling.
Okay. So I think we've had a pretty good discussion about those things of video games. Now let's talk a little bit about this game. Specifically, let's talk a bit about Operation Grim Sky coming up.
Hype!
Oh, they're busting through the wall.
Oh! No! A floor above us, Ying. Like in those stairs.
Oh, they're just coming through
Okay,
from all over the place.
I forgot. This game doesn't have hit markers. Oh, someone got her. But you see a lot of blood when you shoot someone, so that's your hit marker, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I really hope someone walks into my trap. What traps?
I probably shouldn't peek that.
Op 4 is securing the biohazard
Oop.
Oh!
hostiles from securing the container.
Nice.
Oh my! I'm sorry, Jaeger. I'm sorry, Jaeger. You all saw what I did. I shot his thing. That was pure reflex instinct of I was thinking I was an attacker. Oh my gosh! I got that kill and I immediately got -10 for destroying a team gadget. Oops.
It could have been a lot worse.
It could have. I could have team killed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so Operation Grim Sky, which I find interesting, is that they're not introducing a new map this time around. It's actually going to be a rework of a previous map, Hereford Base, which has been here since launch, and they're changing it around a little bit. Why am I Thatcher when no one here is a hard breacher? All right. So, have you? They uploaded a video recently that kind of gave you a quick walkthrough of the changes to Hereford. Have you seen it, Loka?
Yeah. I've seen it.
What do you think?
I'm not sure how the map is gonna flow, so I don't know how much of an improvement it is. But I mean, it looks kind of neat, even though
They're in garage
I feel
again.
the design is clashing a little bit with the modern aesthetics. But I hope it's gonna be a good rework. But that's the thing, I won't really know until I play it myself, because I couldn't really get an idea of how
5 seconds to go.
improved it would really be just from that video.
And yeah, that's the thing with me, is that I'm not really sure how big the improvements are going to be, because I think a big problem with that map is spawn peeking. There's a lot. It seems like people really like to spawn peek on that map because there are a lot of big open window areas. And so I mean, I actually like the new design aesthetic, but I don't really know if they, what really the big changes are besides some of the new, everything's brick now. So, and that's the thing. It's like I'm doing it on stream. I can't break through this brick. So everything's brick now. So what is there going to be to destroy? And breach through. That's a big question.
Maybe
I've got.
Spitfires.
Yeah, the Spitfires.
That would be hilarious.
we go. So I'm looking forward to the rework just because, well, it's something new. It's something. Whoa, I had a little bit of lag. Oh, I'm getting. What the heck? Why am I getting lag?
I'm not getting any.
Maybe I'm not getting lag, or maybe I just can't go through this. I guess I just can't go through that door thing. That's stairs, stairs, stairs.
Ah.
I guess the game just didn't want me to go through that hole I made. That was weird.
Incoming adrenaline. Swapping.
We still got one behind us, Sushi. Yeah, oh my gosh. It's Cav. Yeah, the game does not want me going through that little hole.
Ooh, headshot.
That's really weird. The reason I died is because I tried to go through the hole and I popped right back up into Cav's viewpoint. I also seem incapable of killing Doc for some reason.
Oh, he killed me as well.
Well, oh, nice job, Sushi. Sushi Yoda, the headshot king. We have a clutch in the making here, people. 34 seconds left on the clock. Can he pull off a win? That'd be a no.
As if on cue.
Yeah, this Doc has superhuman abilities, where you can shoot him as many times as you like while he's down, but he will not die. Because I shot him several times while down, both rounds where he was playing as Doc, and did nothing when I should have. So that's aggravating. Oh well. Find another match. So, with Operation Grimsky, we are, of course, getting 2 new operators. One of them, actually, I've forgotten both their names already. Hey, what are you expecting? They're new.
I don't remember the name of the new defender, but the new attacker is called Maverick.
Maverick, yes, thank you.
No, there's no. He has nothing to do with that Maverick. I don't know why he's even called Maverick, to be honest.
Yeah, so his name is Maverick, and the thing I find interesting about him is that he's an attacker, and he's another hard breacher, sort of. So he doesn't have a big old charge that can blow through. That can, like, blow through, reinforced walls like Hibana or Thermite. But instead, he's got a blowtorch. And based on his operator video that was released, was it yesterday? I feel like it was yesterday. That was released yesterday. It works. Oh, hold on. I think I accidentally turned down my headset. Okay, there we go. I was like, wait, where'd all my audio go? It seems like he's going to be working pretty much the way that Loka, you and I were hypothesizing, to where he'll be able to cut out. Sushi's recruit. He'll be able to cut out small portions of the reinforced wall and use it to create a kill hole.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you can already do that with Hibana, but I feel this is much more straightforward.
It is. So his countering him, I think, is going to be the interesting thing. Is that whenever Thermite and Hibana go to destroy reinforced wall, there is very loud. There is very loud visual evidence of the fact that they're doing so. Considering that this is going to be a blowtorch, is it going to have the same? I don't think it's going to be as loud, but will there be a glowing effect on the reinforced wall that'll signal that someone's trying to blowtorch through, Or is it... Because I feel like that would be an easy way to counter him. It's like, oh, you see the blowtorch thing, you just wait for him to drill all the way through and then pop him in the head. Which I think could be maybe too easy. It's like people that play Maverick are going to have to get creative with how they do this.
Yeah.
And then... But then at the same time, if they don't make it easy for oh, it's destroyed. Okay. If they don't make it easy for you to tell when and where he's breaching, then it could be this thing where you think you're all secure and all of a sudden you're being shot through the wall and it's like, oh, it was Maverick. I wish I would have had some sort of clue that he was doing that. So I think it's going to be an interesting balance. And the first couple weeks that he's live, I think, are going to be pretty interesting to play. Maybe not quite on the same level that Lion and Finka completely changed the meta, but maybe somewhere close to that.
Clear.
Cav is down.
Oh, good.
Swapping mag.
Here we go. Now we can see their cameras.
We've got one right here in this corner. I know. Okay, that's an air tank. I thought that was... Ah! Vigil. He was so dark I couldn't see him until it was too late.
Legion down. And I shot at someone. But he or she is not dead.
There's Vigil.
Reload.
Oh! Hopping on board with Sushi Yoda with the
Nice.
immediate headshot. Well, not a headshot, but close enough. Oh, Loka! Loka managing to take some of those shots and walk off like a champ.
I'm gonna throw a flashbang.
Loka trying to get the angle on someone. Oh!
Let's see. I hope my drone is still alive. Oh, it is.
Yeah, I think that section over there is clear.
Ah, drone is down.
Alright, so you got two left. Vigil and Ella. Neither of which I think are on full health at this point. Where you guys are still both pretty close.
15 seconds remaining.
Oh, and you gotta...
Okay, I'm throwing another flashbang. Then we'll rush in.
Resume securing the
Sushi already way ahead of you on that. Oh! Nice job,
Oh,
boys!
nice.
That's how you do it. Good teamwork.
Whew.
Yeah, where's your cans of ravioli now, Legion? Nice thing about teammates, even when you get headshot, they can pull off a win.
Honestly, that gave me some serious flashbacks to Rainbow Six Free, where you just like tell your squad mates to. Oh, Sushi's recruit again.
Sushi, are you deliberately picking recruit now? Are we going with a kind of recruit rush type idea here?
considering how well he did as recruit last time, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm getting some serious flashbacks to Rainbow Six 3 on the PlayStation 2, where you tell your squad mates to like stack up at the door, and then like you give the command to open, throw a flashbang, and clear the room, and then we'll do that. And like, then I went in after, and I was like taking out the ones they didn't take out.
We figured last time wasn't on purpose. So hey, you want to run recruit? That's fine. You're obviously a good player, so they'll underestimate you. It's an interesting tactic.
Yep.
You know what I'd love a remaster of? Speaking of tossing in flashbangs and storming a room, I'd love a remaster. Not that it's ever probably going to happen, but I'd love a remaster of Star Wars Republic Commando.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Sorry to be so pessimistic.
Yeah, but I mean, just think of it. 4K on the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, in 4K. A remake of that game with the multiplayer. And, that would be so good.
I'm gonna have to confess something here. I've never played Republic Commando, actually.
Well, I mean, it was only available for the OG Xbox, which is weird that we have to say that. Oh boy, they've got a fuse. You guys might want to stay away from that hatch, because it was only available for the OG Xbox and the PC. And I feel like you buy any modern PC nowadays, it's going to be able to run Republic Commando, considering the game came out in 2005. 2005 was a busy year for Star Wars media.
Yeah. Oh, Ying at the stairs. English.
So, I feel like most computers nowadays would be able to run the game, but and you can buy it off of Steam pretty cheap. I think it's only like $5 to $10. But yeah, it is somewhat of a harder game to get a hold of. So, I guess we've got an Ash as well, or whoever it was is dead now.
I think there was. No, I didn't.
There's Capitao.
I don't know who I got.
Oh, Thermite's breaching through. Oh, I hit Ying a little bit.
Whoa!
I was about to warn you, but I was too late.
Oh, that
overheating.
That was a poor attempt at flanking, and that capital was there. Yeah, that would have gone south very easily, very fast.
Man, I just lit Fuse up with my thing. Up.
Yeah,
Capitao smoking it out. Lighten him up though.
I think my current computer may be able to run it, but now I'm in the kind of situation where I have too many darn games to play.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I hope that I will get around to Republic Commando one day, but I don't know when that is gonna be. Nice.
2 kills and 1 assist through that. That's not bad. Especially considering I did Bubkiss the first round.
Not bad at all.
Let's run Twitch. I haven't played Twitch in a while. No, wait, that's not true. I played Twitch yesterday. Anyway. Here's an interesting topic of discussion. Really, that's just more like, it's not a serious thing. It's just a quick, fun thing. This game's been out since 2015, And while it existed then, it was not really prominent until like the middle of 2016.
Yeah.
Twitch, the streaming service, became a thing. And like I said, it was out, but it didn't really rise to prominence until later. So for people playing Rainbow Six Siege, it can get a little confusing when talking about, to figure out what you're talking about. Are you talking about Twitch the operator, or are you talking about Twitch the streaming service? Well, what are we talking about here? So if you could go back to 2015 and change the names of any operator, it doesn't matter who. It could be any or all of them. It's like, if you could change the names of an operator during development, who would you change and why? And to what?
That's something I have absolutely no idea what to answer right now.
I've thought about this before, and I have what I think to be somewhat of a good answer. But I'm not going to go with one of the base operators. I'm going to go with one of the DLC operators, just because I think it would be funny. Oh, I destroyed the evil eye. Sweet. Nice. Just because I think it'd be funny, I'm gonna say that Buck, the Canadian operator from the Black Ice DLC release, his name should not be Buck. It should be Puck with a P, because he's Canadian and Canadians play hockey.
Oh.
Because hockey puck.
Like, yeah. Oh.
Oh. We're slaughtering him.
I saw someone in my peripherals.
Whoop, down the hallway. Legion's down the hallway.
Biohazard container. 1 op 4 remaining.
Just stay in there. He's not going to be able to make it. Yep.
Op 4 eliminated.
I'm trying to think of. I have flawless victory.
Tsushiyota, plain recruit, got the MVP.
Oh my god.
You just got schooled, noobs. All right, this next round, because of the success Sushi found, let's all go recruit.
Recruit rush.
Ah, so close to getting an alpha pack. No, okay, no, Sushi, you just ruined it. You just ruined it. First place with recruit, Dab. No, we do not mention that here on this stream. We do not. I hate that. I don't know I'm 20 years old, so I shouldn't feel old, but I feel old because of kids nowadays. I don't, and maybe it's because even from when I was 10 years old, in the last 10 years from when I was 10 years old, culture has changed so much, and the way kids act with each other and stuff. Okay, ironic dab. Ironic dabs are fine. It's like, I don't really remember kids getting into fads when I was a kid. It's like something like, everyone doing a dab. And the thing is, it's not even just that all the kids are doing dabs. It's also, oh right, we're all going to recruit.
I forgot.
It's also the fact that the kids are all doing dabs and they legitimately think it's cool.
Yeah,
that's something. And yes, Sushi, that is exactly it. The internet is more widely available, but
yeah,
but it's just that. I mean, even before the internet was available, things would sweep over, you know, kiddom, so to speak, and become very popular. Bionicle was a success because it was a hugely popular theme that people got into, whether it was from, you know, like the Matanui online game on the internet and stuff like that, or they just thought the toys were cool and they got into the story that way in the comics and the Lego Club magazine. But it's like, how has something like dabbing in Fortnite, and, you know, again, going back and tying into what the original topic of discussion was, how has dabbing in Fortnite really swept over these kids to where they all, you know, it's like, again, I think it's fine if kids are playing Fortnite, maybe not if they're playing it in school when they should be learning about history. Because, I mean, like, you know, in 10 years, are we going to have these kids about going to college and entering the workforce, and when they're asked who the first president of the United States is, they answer Tony Tomato, because that's what they were doing during that history lesson. They were playing Fortnite. It's like, is that going to be something that's going to happen? But and I mean, yeah, the internet being more widely available is probably the purpose, or not really the purpose, but it is the reason this stuff has become, you know, where's the rappel? There's the rappel, and that's the reason. Whoa. Oh, Sushi, no, I saw that. And that's the reason it's become, you know, such a big popular thing. But I just...
Oh, no!
Oh, dear.
I was planting a charge and then running away, and someone literally just shot through. I don't know how.
Oh, I killed Doc finally.
I was there too. Sweet.
All it took was a shotgun. I'm the only recruit. I'm the only recruit left. Oh, I don't have any. Oh wait, I do have breaching charges. It's on my special instead of my where it usually is, because I'm recruit. Here I come! Oh wow! Oh, I died. Wait, I had the diffuser? I didn't even realize I had the diffuser. Okay.
I had the diffuser when I.
Yeah, and then, oh wow, we actually won that round.
Wow.
Witchy or Whitey, whatever you have, however you want to pronounce that. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm glad that forgive me for just now getting to you. We were kind of in a discussion. Thank you for watching the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying it. No, I do not have a job. I'm attending college. Well, technically speaking, I'm on spring break right now, but I will be going back to college here in the next day. Tomorrow, I actually leave to go back to school. Oh, okay. The other two guys are in on it now. We got a full recruit rush going. Yeah, baby. But this semester, though, it looks like I'm going to have a student worker position on campus. So I suppose I will have a job very, very soon. But I do not actually have a full-paying job as of right now. Excuse me. I had a little frog in my throat. So hope that answers your question. Get recruited. Yes. Get recruited. That's... Stop. That should be the slogan. That should be the slogan for this free weekend. It's not the Rainbow Six. The Rainbow Six does Battle Royale. Get recruited.
10 seconds.
Or get recruited. Play Rainbow Six this weekend for free. That one's on us, Ubisoft. You can have it.
We won't even ask for royalties.
Actually, I might like royalties, but yeah, no, you guys can have it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind the extra money, but.
Oh wow, we got one already. We got one already. So all the cans are still operational. So where are they? Oh, there they are.
Charge! Oh, no. Obviously, I get shot from the direction where I'm not looking. I was so focused on the red arrows.
Okay,
Yeah,
they're
that was
not.
on-
They're not in there anymore, Sushi. Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, I destroyed a drone. At least my C4 did something.
If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles. You have been spotted.
It's thermite. Oh,
Friendly, last operator standing.
Thatcher got me. All right, we got Thermshire. Or Thatmite. However you want to call them.
Oh, that radar pair.
I feel like I should have had Thermite, but oh well. No, that doesn't work. You're putting in 2 letters that aren't in the name. Doesn't work like that. 1:45, 1v2. Oh, there they are. Peekaboo. Ah. Tossing in flashbangs. Cue the epic music if you have it on your hard drive. About 60 seconds remaining. Oh, this guy's got... He's obviously up to the sensitivity on his controller. I don't think I'd be able to spin around that fast. Alright, sounds like Thermite's at the front door. Aha, there they are. Ah,
Failed.
so
No.
close.
Been neutralized.
Oh well, they've won one. Oh wow, that's interesting. Oh, that was Thermite with the shotgun, huh? I usually don't see Thatcher or Thermite carry shotguns, so that's interesting.
Yeah, that's not often that happens.
Deep, deep, deeply deep, 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 deeply deep. Our English to Chinese back to English translation was broken there for a second.
I am so glad I was there to listen to it live. It
That
was
was-
something else.
That was the best thing. That was the best thing, and they got it done in like 45 minutes. In case you're confused about what we're talking about, dear viewer, we're discussing the TTV channel's recent live stream where they did a live reading of the Bionicle Mask of Light movie script, but translated into Chinese and translated back into English. So there were some weird translations and some sentences that were simply broken. Like there was a moment in the film where it was intense action. Someone was supposed to be doing something and said, "All right, you need to go over here and do this thing, or the world's going to end." And so then the character answered back, "Deep, deep, deeply deep, 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 deeply deep, deeper, deeper, deepest." And it was just complete translation failure, and it was hilarious, and there was stuff like that all over that script. So if you want to go to the TTV channel and give that a watch, it's about 45 minutes long. They got through it pretty fast, and it's utterly hysterical.
It's
Oh.
one of the best things that I've seen this year. Like I'm not. I'm completely serious. It's one of the best things that have happened this year. I feel like it might actually, well, I don't know if I would say it has topped, but I feel like it's definitely close to the dramatic reading of the Bionicle Revolution script. I'm not sure which one I prefer.
I still haven't seen that, actually.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Capcan traps. We got a Capcan.
So you missed the best dad. Prydeck best dad.
Oh, I got a black guy. Ah, dang it. She has no idea. Suck it, Valkyrie. Oh, hi, Legion.
Swapping magazines.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Oh, no! Capcan trap! Hey, we got him. Good job, Sushi. Recruit Rush wins the day yet again. All right, match point. Let's see if these ski masks can win us the day yet again. Yeah, let's go with this.
You know what?
What?
Upon giving it some thought, I think I might actually rate the Mask of Light script reading higher than the Revolution one, because I feel Revolution ended up, while being really funny, was also kind of sad that...
Because of how bad the script was?
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess it wasn't bad on intentional of it being, oh, this is fun, look at this, haha, it's just that the guy who worked on that just did not do a good script.
But, and it seemed like he
yeah.
kept treating it like it was a good script, though, which is weird.
Yeah.
I've said this before, either in one of our game nights, maybe even on stream. I don't know if I've said it on stream or not, but I'll go ahead and say it again. But I saw that trailer, and while I was impressed that it was decent animation, it was decent animation,
Yeah,
knowing that this was a
definitely.
fan-driven thing, but the fact that it combined Hero Factory and Bionicle characters together, I could not get behind that. I just
Yeah.
couldn't. It's like, okay, I mean, I understand what you're going for, but I can't get behind it. I'm sorry. I can't. So I was never really interested in it. And so I don't know if I want to say I was surprised, but I certainly was not saddened when I heard that the project kind of fell apart. And it wasn't going to be released, and then someone leaked the script, and the person that was working on it kind of turned out to be maybe not such a great guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Monty. Line's down. Whoop. Oh, I'm down. Oh, Blackbeard. No wonder. That explains a lot.
Oh no. I hate him.
Blackbeard's got a semi-automatic
He's my
saran wrapped
nemesis.
gun. Oh, he's your
no,
nemesis.
There's Monty.
Blow it! How did you only kill yourself? How did you only kill yourself? It went behind him.
No.
Oh no!
What?
That should have killed
He was
him.
he was way closer.
That got him.
I mean,
Did you get an assist for that?
you know
No.
what?
No, you didn't. You didn't get an assist for that. How did? Oh, that's because he didn't die.
Yo.
Okay, now you have an
Yeah,
assist for it. I was about to say.
Yeah, I had got a kill assist. I actually had very low health, so that might have been it.
Well, but that charge still went behind him. So.
Yeah.
Oh, is this gonna be a clutch? It's gonna be a clutch. Oh yeah! Good job, buddy. Now that you can hear us. Because when you're in a party, you can't talk to the people in the game. But oh well. Oh wow. Get recruited, boys. That's pretty awesome.
That's glorious.
That may be the thumbnail when this ends up getting archived. Is just all the recruits standing there. Oh. You never see things like this in ranked. That's all I'm going to say about that.
No.
Granted, I think ranked may be a better experience overall, maybe. Because
Yeah.
you know
Most
you
of
have
the time.
because people are most of the time. Sometimes you get someone that's just there to troll, or it gets really mad. But in ranked, people they're committed to that, so they're less likely to just goof off and ruin it. You know, they're actually going to try. Oh, that was fast. Chalet again. Hopefully this goes better than last time. So, but then but casual at the same time. Sometimes I feel like maybe casual is the better experience because people are there to have fun. They don't really care if they. So okay, we're just gonna go recruit again. Got it. They don't really care if if they win or lose. They're just gonna be there and have. They're getting Cav changed over. Yeah, here we go again. They don't really care what happens. They're just gonna have fun. But at the same time, they may prioritize having fun over winning, and their type of fun is ruining it for everyone else. So like, if I wanted to, when we start, I could toss a nitrocell in the middle of all of us and just blow us to Kingdom Come. I could do that. And I might find that fun and funny, but I don't think anyone else would find that fun and funny. Maybe. Oh, this isn't actually a bad place to be recruit.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of
This could actually work.
Because this is probably the worst objective on this map. Because I mean, you've got all these big open lines of sight and all that. Oh gosh, we're making it like terrorist hunt where there's just loads of C4 or barbed wire everywhere.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located the biohazard container.
Okay, how much you want to bet we get fused here in the first 5 seconds?
Well, that seems the most likely cause of death.
They're in here, guys. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, we got
wait.
Thermite, Zofia, and Jackal. So, 3 guys with ACOGs against me with an MP5. Gee, I wonder why I died.
Prevent further access to the biohazard container.
Behind you, Loka. Oh no.
Securing the biohazard container.
I think I got one of them. Or did I only injure?
Oh.
One friendly
Oh, we're losing the objective though. Oh, they've got a glass too. Ah, well that didn't work.
Was secured by Op 4.
The ski masks were not with us that time. Oh, speaking of something being with you, Sushi brought this up earlier in chat, and I cataloged it back in my mind to discuss later, so we can discuss it now. So this morning, so you may not have seen it, Loka. This morning, the first trailer for Star Wars Resistance went live.
I've seen that it was uploaded, but I haven't seen the actual trailer yet.
Okay. Honestly, I think calling it a trailer is a little much because it's obvious. It was like 60 seconds long. There in Snowmobile Garage.
Yeah.
It was about 60 seconds long, and it was obvious that it was actually a TV ad. That aired on Disney Channel and was never really meant to be a trailer. It was it was a TV advertisement. Because if you're judging it by your regular trailer standards, because Lucasfilm usually does a pretty good job with their trailers. I feel like maybe the trailers for Star Wars Rebels, while they really got me excited, thinking back to them, I'm like, you know what? Actually, maybe I would prefer those not have said anything and spoiled all these things like Captain Rex coming back and all this stuff, because just think how much more excited I would have been living it in the moment as it happened, but oh well. Their trailers are usually pretty good, so to judge this as one of their trailers that they usually do, I think is a mistake. You gotta, I got a Prisma. So well, we know they have an alibi, but
yeah, that's the only thing I've seen about it. Apparently, people have been really not so kind to it, but I haven't seen any of that myself. I've only seen people like, really? It's just like a 60-second thing why you judge the entire show, which I fully agree with, even though I haven't seen this supposedly awful trailer thingy or ad.
Yeah. That being said, even though I thought it was not put together well, it was kind of bad, I did enjoy it, and I think the show looks good. Sushi's saying it looked like Journey to One, but worse. I assume you're referring to the art style of it. I actually liked the art style, and I mean, I feel like that there's going to be some stuff that they're going to need to work on in terms of the animation and stuff. Oh wow, well, it was with us. The ski masters were with us this time. I feel like there's going to be some stuff that they're going to need to work on. Like there was a moment where I think he's the name. Words. My English to Chinese to English failed me again. I believe it was the main character, and I can't remember what his name is. There was a moment where you could see him in the cockpit of his ship. And it looks like it's a weird modified X-wing. I'm sure we'll get the yes, Sushi. Thank you. He does kind of seem like an Ezra clone, except I think when the show starts, he's going to be older than Ezra was when Rebels started. But his face is very similar to Ezra's, because there was a moment where he gave this kind of nervous, but I'm trying to make people think I've got everything under control and I'm calm smile. That's the best way I can put it. And it's like, okay, that's Ezra Bridger. That's I've seen that facial animation used before. It's Ezra. So I think as things go on, they'll get better, and we'll have less moments of them kind of. No, I wouldn't say reusing animation, so to speak, because they didn't reuse the animation there, but using similar techniques to animate the show in their new one. So I think there will be a little bit of a transition period like that, but overall I think it looked good. I'm excited to I'm excited to see. Oh boy. I'm excited to see where it goes. If I have one complaint about it, is that I think is that I don't like the design of Poe in the show. I know that rhymes, because Poe Dameron is in the show. He's voiced by Oscar Isaac, the guy that plays him in the movie. So that's really cool. But I feel like they... Oh, how do you have an angle on me? Dang it. But I feel like his design is too limiting in the face. There aren't... I mean, we've seen him in live action, so we know what that character looks like. Oh, no, Loka. We know what that character looks like, and there are not enough... There's not enough detail on his face. So, Sushi. that didn't go well. So there's not enough details on his face to where he kind of looks like anyone else that has his exact same skin tone. It looks like it's like, you know, he's just everyone else, but he happens to be wearing Poe Dameron's clothes and has Poe Dameron's voice. But so I mean, again, supposedly the stuff we saw was from like probably the first 2 episodes. So I mean, it's the first 2 episodes. The first 2 episodes of Rebels were kind of wonky, you know, where Ezra's hair kind of had a mind of its own. You know, it kind of did whatever it wanted and didn't obey the laws of physics. And before the stream started, we were having a conversation about how the early episodes of the Clone Wars were kind of wonky. Yeah, it's the thing I admire about these Star Wars shows, these animated Star Wars shows that Lucasfilm Animation does, is that they don't just make a new show using the same art style. They change up the art style and change up how the show is made every time they start a new one. I think that's cool. I like that. That's, you know, it shows that, they care about challenging themselves and to make the show the best that it can be, and if a new art style is required to make this show stand out from the other one, and to make it good in its own right, and not just, well, it's like, a lot of people complained. I remember hearing people complain when Clone Wars ended the first time, I guess we can say, since now it's coming back. Hooray. We haven't addressed that on stream yet, but Clone Wars is coming back. We're all pretty excited about that. When Clone Wars ended and Rebels was announced, and they created a new art style, there, he's dead. Everyone complained when the Rebels art style Legion. When the Rebels art style was revealed, because it looked different from Clone Wars, and it did take some getting used to, I'll admit. Oh, there's Frost. Good job, Loka.
She's down.
And I wouldn't exactly say I was negative about it when the show started, but I certainly wasn't exactly positive on it either, but I ended up growing to love that art style. I actually adore the Stormtrooper design on that show, and I think overall it was a great show, and I did enjoy the oh gosh, you got annihilated. And overall I really enjoyed the art style that show went with it. I'm glad it went with the different art style, because then it's like, well, this is the Clone Wars, but it different timeline, and it's like, and I don't like it as much, blah, because it's different, but it's the same, blah, blah, blah. It would have gotten complaints like that. So it was a wise choice to go with a different art style, and I think the same will apply to Resistance compared to Rebels. The only difference being is that how did this Sushi? Because again, you're saying it looks like Journey to One, but worse. The way I would describe it, they took the art style from Rebels, and then they put an anime skin over it. That's, I think, the way I would describe it, because they've said, leading up to this reveal, because the show was revealed a while ago and we just got our first look today. Cell shaded Rebels, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Is that it is going to be somewhat cell shaded, and there are going to be some anime inspired elements of the show. Some of that can clearly be seen in the character design. Like, there's this one character that's saying, okay, you can you can be on my. You can be. We don't have to go recruit this round. We can play it like it's meant to be. You can be on my crew. But just make sure you do your spy stuff, when on your own time, and when you're working with me, you're working with me. Something along the lines of that. And he looked like an anime character, and it may have just been the lighting of the scene, but I don't know if I don't really know too much about anime. I don't watch it. The closest thing to anime I've ever watched is Transformers Animated, which kind of had some anime-inspired elements in there, from what I can tell. But just from what little I've seen of anime, it seems like most anime characters don't have noses. If that makes sense.
I think that's correct.
Because I mean, they have nostrils. You can see the little nostrils on their face and little lines that are their nose, but their noses are very. Oh, we got a Twitch drone. But their noses are. They're very. I don't want to say under. Yes, they're thin noses, because I don't want to say underdeveloped. They're just not. They're not exactly. They're just not exactly very. Not expressive, but you guys understand what I'm saying. So one character in this trailer, in this again TV spot, I'm just going to call it a TV spot because that's what it is. And this TV spot for Resistance definitely has the no nose syndrome of anime, and that's very clear. So that for sure. Okay, what?
We got a team killer.
Okay.
Rook just killed.
Yeah. Oh, and he just got taken out. So.
Well, instant karma.
Yep. But I think that means we've got a bad guy upstairs. So watch the staircase. Whoop. They just, ooh. Sushi's down.
Alright, IQ is down.
I got the other Twitch drone.
Oh, someone's entered through one of my traps.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's in here. It's in here with me. You worry about over there. I got in here.
Oh, someone's at
Twitch
the
is
windows.
down. Alright, we can do this. Or put in.
Please tell me that was Glass, because that would have.
Yes, Glass is dead.
Ironic.
Glass is dead. Alright, we're putting the Resistance talk on hold for now. Oh, that's Ash.
I'll see if I can.
Oh! 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 No! 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 No!
Oh, so close.
Oh. Okay. Ah! He whipped around that corner before I could do anything. Curse you, Thermite. Yep. So yeah, that one character whose name I don't know yet because his name wasn't given in the trailer, and I think we still don't know a lot of these characters' names. He definitely had a no-nose syndrome, as I like to call it. So yeah, there's a lot of, and there's one thing I thought that was actually cool is that there were some people that posted some the two comparison frames next to each other. There seems to be a bit of street racer. Speed racer. There seems to be a bit of speed racer influence in all of the Starfighter racing that they're going to be doing in this series, which I think is cool because Speed Racer is like one of the earliest anime to ever be imported in America, and that's kind of how anime started in America. So I think that's cool that's how. That's now going to be an influence on Resistance, because Star Wars has always taken influences from other things and utilized it, and and made and kind of created its own thing with it. So it's like if this is going to be Star Wars Speed Racer, where we learn about the First Order and how they kind of rose to power and some of the earliest little quarrels between the Resistance and the First Order, I think that could be really cool, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I mean agreement there, because I would say one of the things I feel has been missing from the sequels is kind of that rise of the First Order.
And the books go into it much more than anything else has.
I can imagine. Not perfectly caught up. The one who, let's say, Capitao is the team killer.
Would they quit moving? I like someone to sit still so I can get off a headshot. Oops. Ooh, injure assist, kill assist. Oh, what? Echo just headshot me with an MP5. That was a completely oh, I'm so angry. That was a completely random burst. Echo, oh right, oh, Loka. Echo is in that... Oh, there's Jaeger. But Echo's in that little cabinet. Or, not cabinet. Oh no, Sushi!
No.
I think that was an accident, though.
Maybe in this case, but he did kill Buck. No, not Buck. Yeah.
I know he intentionally killed Buck, but killing Sushi, I'm pretty sure, was an accident.
Oh, yokai drone somewhere.
Yeah, Echo is set up in the little room in between the two rooms. That's where he got off that extremely lucky shot on me.
Down to one friendly.
Oh, against 3, that's not good. Wrong way.
Ah.
Been eliminated.
That MP5 SD is dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was at close range, but I mean, I can't believe he got a headshot on me. Dang. So yeah, I think Star Wars Resistance has promise. I mean, I think anything Star Wars has promise just because it's Star Wars. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with it. Just for people out there wondering, Filoni has confirmed, and of course this could be, he may be saying this just to throw us off, but I feel like it's the truth. Filoni has said that we will not be seeing Ahsoka and Sabine in Resistance. So I'm fine with that, because honestly, considering the time frame, I don't think I want to see them in the sequel era as of right now, based on where their story ended in Rebels, and where that story could continue. I want to see them in the in-between era more than I want to see them in the sequel era, because sequel era is 30 years after. And I don't want the things that happened at the end of Rebels to still kind of be going on 30 years later, because that's just like, oh, come on. It shouldn't have taken them that long to do that one thing that I'm not going to talk about because Loka hasn't seen the show.
Reloading on ammo.
So that's all I'll say about that.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm I'm optimistic about it, but I usually am because it's Star Wars. I was optimistic about Battlefront 2, and we know how that turned out. And even then, I still like the game, even if the campaign's a little lackluster. We talked about that before. So, honestly, I think as of right now, the best thing about the sequel era is the quote-unquote supplemental material, as some people like to call it, that I disagree with. It's like, it's not supplemental material. It's story. It counts. It matters. It's important. You can't just brush it off just because it's not a movie. The best thing about the sequels is like the comics and the books. Like the, for instance, the Phasma novel made me like, because of the Phasma novel, I like the character of Captain Phasma now. She's actually a really cool character, and it is a crime that she gets nothing to do in those movies. I mean, she doesn't need much to do, but in she has 5 minutes of screen time between The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. And she has a very quick fight with Finn in The Last Jedi, and then supposedly dies, although she may not. She's very tough, so and after reading her book, I hope she didn't die. So we'll see what happens with her from going forward. Oh. Oh, Sushi behind us.
Oh, that's annoying. I had the perfect shot and I missed. Oh.
I got you, Sushi.
Darn glass.
Alright, Blitz and Thermite are down, so it's Ash and Glaz left. It's a big hole.
Oh, I see Ash. She has moved on from wherever I marked her.
Ah, what? Oh, Glaz is in the window behind there.
Prevent further access to the biohazard container.
Oh. Sushi, I could use some help. Oh, no.
Biohazard container. Intervene immediately.
Sushi, where'd you go? Sushi.
Oh, there's glass. Ah, I can't mark him.
Ah.
Op 4 secured the container. Mission failed.
What were you doing, Sushi? I was sitting there bleeding out. You could have at least run to the room and contested it. Oh, we just ran right over. Oh well, I mean, we gave them a run for their money there at the very end, so we were actually pretty good defenders.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
Mm.
It's like when you walk up to a building, you should be able to rappel, but you can't. So, kind of speaking of TV shows that are going to be coming out pretty soon, that are new and have an interesting art style. So, I don't know about you, Sushi, and I know you don't really care too much for it. Not that you've really spent too much time getting into the franchise, but so I'll try to keep this brief. But it's kind of in the same realm of the discussion about Star Wars Resistance. While I'm optimistic for Star Wars Resistance, I'm not so optimistic about Transformers Cyberverse.
Yeah, I have literally no idea what it is about.
Yeah, so it's the new Transformers TV show. Yeah, silence. You know, it's like, well, silence is pretty much about what you'd expect when you bring up that show, because it doesn't seem like it's going to be good. Cyberverse. Okay, I need to be.
Definitely.
Oh, it's hostage! It's hostage, Loke! It's hostage! Change! Oh, phew! Good eye, Sushi. Good eye. So, So Cyberverse is the new Transformers TV show that'll be premiering this fall on the Cartoon Network, which already there's a problem there because it's on Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network is terrible when it comes to shows that it does not own. There's a whole conversation I could have about Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitzu, but I'll let TTV talk about that. Hashtag watch Ninjago live. So recently, Cartoon Network. Yes, the Teen Titans Go Network. That's a good term for it. So, Cartoon Network recently put on YouTube like 2 to 3 minutes of what appears to be the first episode of the show as a first look, and it doesn't look good, which is disappointing because the premise that even then the premise that they gave us a while back now both has promise and doesn't have promise, because the premise of this show is that the Transformers come to Earth. Big shock. That's only the point. That's only the thing that happens in every Transformers show, and that's the point behind every Transformers show is the Transformers come to Earth so they can scan vehicles that will make them easy to sell toys. So the Transformers.
I immediately think of the Bayformers.
Yeah, so the Transformers come to Earth, and Bumblebee, poor Bumblebee, he goes through the ringer in terms of things that happens to him, because first in 2007, they decide to take his voice away and make him speak through the radio. So now he can't talk. So now, in this new show, not only can he not speak, and he has to talk through... Oh, sushi. So not only can he not speak, but now he has amnesia, and his memories were taken away from him.
Disabling electronics.
Oh. Sushi, I'm sorry. I hit you with my... I hit you with my EMP grenade. I'm coming to get you, buddy.
I see Capcom.
Yeah, can he... Oh, it was Legion that killed me. Okay. So not only can Bumblebee not speak, but he's also lost his memory. So poor guy. So the premise of this show is that he comes to Earth. He's lost his voice. He's lost his memories. And one by one, he has to regain these memories through what the plots of the episodes are going to be, which will go into his history, and will also. And this is the part that gets a little confusing: is that it's also going to show his adventures through other continuities. So, like, there may be an episode that's very Generation 1, from the 1980s based, but then there's going to be another episode where it's more like, here's something that would happen in the movies and happens in the movie, and, like, who knows, maybe there'll be an episode where it actually retells the things Bumblebee did in Transformers 4. So it's like, it's very odd. So, but at the same time, the things that, Bumblebee does and getting his memories back are kind of described as character driven, and it's like, okay, so maybe the through line of the season, we'll see these characters grow through these memories and stuff like that, and that could be cool. But so I think there is still promise there, but like the 2-3 minutes that they showed that they put on YouTube, it doesn't look good. I mean, good job, Loka. And the thing is that when by look good, it's like, the quality of the writing doesn't look that great, but and I'm kind of iffy on the art style, and it's funny because the art style actually kind of seems. I think he's more to your left now, Loka. Ooh. That the art style kind of seems... I think he's still back over there in that corner. Oh, no he moved. Is that the art style kind of seems like it actually seems kind of similar to Resistance and where it's cell shaded. And the animation does look slick, but then...
located all.
Oh, Loka.
No!
You knew that was there. You stared right at it earlier.
What? I didn't see it.
Yeah, you did. I made a mental note to myself that there was a frost trap there, and I figured you saw it. Oh, no. Oh, what a way to go. Bear trap to the leg. Oh, okay. Well.
And I was so ready to rush in. Rip.
So, I don't know how Cyberverse is going to turn out. Hopefully it turns out to be good, and it was just a bad 2 minutes that they happened to show us from that first episode where they're finding their footing. But I'm not exactly too optimistic based on the quality of the last show. Now it's been 5 years since we've had a good Transformers show, and that really hurts. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that, because I know.
Yeah. From what you've said, it sounds really. At the very least, it just sounds confusing. With the whole oh, it's different continuities and such.
Yeah. Hold on, I got Drone Killer with me. Yeah, so Mira's shotgun I've nicknamed Drone Killer because this thing chews up drones like no one's business.
Op 4 has eyes on the hostage.
I can't get around the couch. There. All right. What do you got for us now? Oh, they breached somewhere. I've just felt that rumble. Oh, Hibana. Ying. Can't see.
Suddenly, that tactic made. Oh, they can actually shoot through.
Yeah, they got a little bit of the wall up there.
Yeah, at first I thought, why would you shoot it at there? But no! I literally saw a head.
So I guess Hibana's in the window.
Hibana.
Oh.
No, yeah, well, sort of.
What? I shouldn't have been visible. Oh. Dang it. I thought I was out of that line of fire. Guess not. Alright, jumping on board here with Sushi Yoda. Playing as Mute. Oh, we've got Dokabe spotted. We'll see if he manages to get this kill. Oh, it looks like she's probably getting on her... Oh! Kill with a shotgun suppressed pistol combo.
Nice.
Back on his cams to check to see if anyone's coming. The hostage, as for right now, is still secure. We're in a now 3v2 situation. So the odds are in our favor. Of course, one of the players could be Rambo and just come through and wipe everyone out, so it happens. Rainbow Six Siege is a game of chess, and you gotta play everything very carefully. Gunfire coming from somewhere. Looks like Maestro just went down. Valkyrie's pretty much dead. But now it's a 2v1. Sushi's still at full health. Oh, he needs to go. You better rush in there and save the hostage. But watch out for the windows. Oh.
Yeah, speaking of the windows.
Ah,
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
valiant attempt by Sushiota, but was not able to secure the hostage. Looks like Hibana has walked away. Yeah, that's Hibana. No, it's not. No, that was Sophia. That was Sophia.
Yeah.
Because she had the sight on her pistol. All right, match point.
Time to get serious.
To quote Dark Rain,
Which means...
oh no, no, Fuse is not serious. Fuse is not serious. To quote Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous. There's a show I'd recommend, the reboot of DuckTales on Disney Channel. That's actually really good.
Oh, right. I've forgotten that it's been rebooted.
If I'm not mistaken, I think tomorrow is actually going to be the first season finale, and it's actually been... you wouldn't think that a show named DuckTales, about Scrooge and Donald Duck and the three Duck nephews, would get you to sit up and gasp in surprise and shock, due to an emotional moment in a TV show. But it does. It does that. It's very well written. It's kind of taking Gravity Falls' spot in terms of its, here's a mystery show on Disney. So I very much appreciate that, because Gravity Falls was a great show, and it ended, and it had its run. So
5 seconds to go.
what are you gonna do, Ella? Who's gonna shoot the drone next to the hostage? So I've been watching it, and it's pretty good. Let's see here. Okay, maybe Hibana isn't really needed for this, but oh well. There's the camera. I knew it was around here somewhere. It's kind of interesting because, so in the late 80s to the mid 90s, Disney had, their Disney afternoon programming block. And they had all those... I just missed. Oops. Sorry, Buck. And they had all those shows on there. So this DuckTales reboot has kind of turned into a tribute to all those shows, because they've made references and brought in characters from those different shows in a rebooted fashion. It's actually it's actually really kind of funny to see all those references and stuff. So for anyone nostalgic for why is that Capcan at the end of the hallway just standing there? There. Yeah, that was Ella. I can't believe it took me that long to kill her. So for anyone nostalgic about that period of Disney television, oh, Capcan! I would recommend watching the DuckTales reboot. Wow. Okay, that was a bad idea. You don't get close to Hibana with an ACOG. I'm going to see about infiltrating from above. We do have a cab to worry about, so I'll just make that a note.
Oh no. She's still alive. She's the only one alive. Oh no.
See you on the other side.
Okay, that was a frost trap.
Someone get in there and grab the hostage. I'm above. Hey, we won. We didn't completely get blocked out. Good job, Loka. Take down the spooky woman. Get out of here with that 99% damage pistol. So going back to the if you could rename a character and change the name, who would you rename and what would it be? I'm going to go back and talk about that really quick, except it's going to be, if you could remove a character from the game, who would it be? 100% it's Cav. I would go back in time and make sure she doesn't get created in a total Terminator type situation where she is a plague upon this earth.
You know what? That reminded me that I had some thought of who I would rename, but I don't know to what. But if I could, I would rename Capital to something completely different.
Nick Fury.
Because That would have been a lot.
A little on the
Yeah,
nose.
that would have been a lot. It would still have been a better name because I think Capital is a bit boring of a name. But at the same time, I don't know what I would change it to.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
I find it funny that Cav is such a plague upon the earth that she is now going to be in Ghost Recon Wildlands, and your mission objective is to hunt her down because she's going around murdering people.
Yeah.
I mean, she's that much of a menace that she's managed to get into an entirely separate game, although it's not completely separate because it's still a Tom Clancy game. So, ooh.
Was that a fuse or was it something else?
It was a breaching charge or an ash round. I can't tell. They haven't actually entered
it
that.
was only one explosion.
Whoever it was hasn't gone in the window they blew open. Questioning.
Hmm.
Oh. Well, I think we got a Dokabe. They're in garage.
Oh. Maybe I can... Hurry.
Oh.
There we go.
Buck and Jackal. Oh, I never picked up my armor pack. Oh, there's a frag. I'm coming, Sushi. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, I'm sorry, Sushi. I'm still alive, though. Oh, gunfire to keep them fended off. Oh, no! I'm crawling. Ah, dang it!
From the now open door.
It was Ying. It was Ying, though. Oh, that was... Okay, so that was from Ying. Alright, so... Well, hey, my LMG managed to keep them off of me. Oh, Rook. That's clever. That's clever of Rook to sit right in front of the hostage. You shoot at Rook, you hit the hostage. Oh, it's Jackal. Oh! What? He ran through with the drone killer. Mira, you better get in there. How? What? Oh. Oh man, look at your face plastered into the into the rack. Okay. Well. So much for that.
Wow.
So I think we'll play one more round. We'll probably be done here. We'll go ahead and wrap up. So let's make this one count.
Let's do this.
If we get a win on this next one, from all the times we've lost and my chances have increased for an alpha pack, I should be able to get an alpha pack this next time. So as we're presidential plane, good place to end it. So as we're wrapping up the stream, I'm not a bad man. There was a grenade coming and I had to move too. So as we're wrapping up here, essentially, this stream is the last of the summer because, as of yesterday, I think in the United States, most public schools were back in school. As of yesterday, so that means that summer for most people is okay. Sure, just go into the game and immediately quit. That's fine. Summer for most everyone in the United States is pretty much over. So. So not for sushi yet, but if it isn't over for you yet, it is about to be. I'm going, as I said earlier in the stream, I'm going back to college tomorrow, and then my school starts on Thursday as well. So, let's see here. Thinking about geography and stuff. Loka, your winter and summer schedule is the exact same as North America, isn't it?
Let's see.
As in, maybe not in terms of weather, but in terms of what the seasons are called and when they happen. Because I know living in Sweden, your weather may not actually get as warm as it does here in the Midwest of the United States.
Usually, no. I mean, general, yeah. I mean, I would say it's pretty much the same. I think public schools and such are starting on Monday as well. I'm not starting on Monday because college, well, Sweden's equivalent of college, at least my, starts a bit later, like around the end of August or
down.
At the beginning of September, usually. But for the like,
whoop! Oh, hey, thanks for the team kill. That helps us.
But for like high school and lower, it's I think it's on Monday, at least in my in the general area where I live, because there might be some slight differences from county to county, but
okay, well,
yeah, school is starting Monday as well.
What?
Not for me though. Oh no.
That didn't go well. Well, in that case, because I wasn't quite sure, because I know in some places, like, you know, when we're having summer, some places are having winter, but I think that may be south of the equator, so that I didn't know if that. So I didn't think that would apply to you, but I thought it'd be better to ask, so I wasn't assuming anything. So in that case, have you had a good summer, Loka?
Yeah, pretty good one. Even though I haven't. I know I feel like I had a lot of like, ooh, these are the things I want to do before summer ends, but I haven't done that many things. But and it's also been unusually warm, so thanks global warming, I guess.
Do you know what the temperature is in degrees Fahrenheit?
No.
No.
I literally don't know.
What is it in degrees Celsius?
Honestly, I haven't been keeping track, but it's been well over 20.
Okay.
Like 25, at least.
Let me. I'm gonna Google it real quick to see what that. See what that difference is like. Let's see here. 20 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Oh my God.
10 seconds.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees Fahrenheit here in the United States, where we do our measurements correct. So that's interesting.
What?
So 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That's chilly for us. So I know you live in Sweden, which is a little farther north, but that's interesting. That's interesting that what you're saying is unusually warm is what we'd be going. Oh, that's really.
Either I have my. I don't know. It's possible I have the numbers not wrong as well, because I haven't been keeping that good track.
Fuck.
but I don't know. I mean, we do usually get pretty warm summers, but
Valkyrie's on the stairs.
yeah, I don't know.
She's down to about 25, if less than that.
I feel like this discussion would work out much better if I actually
If you actually knew what it was.
exact numbers, because I don't know, nothing is making sense right now, and I think that's pretty much because I don't know the exact numbers.
So the last one, complete the mission.
It's been unbearably hot, especially during June and July. Things are more, well, normal Swedish summer now in August, so guess that's something.
Alright, watch out for the stairs by the cockpit, Sushi. That's where I saw Valkyrie last. Yeah, that blood splatters from her.
You know
There
what,
I
I
am.
think I'm gonna check. Let's see.
Oh. Are they just not in the objective room? Oh, that was Mira deploying one of her things.
I can only find forecasts, so that's pretty useless.
They're not in never mind.
Friendlies have been eliminated.
I was about to say, they're not in the objective room. Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, actually, no, they aren't, because they ran out to get you. Alright, I say we trap it up. Round 3, all for the money. Let's make sure they have stuff to trip over on the way to get to us.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, and it's only us 3. Nice.
Oh!
Sushi, play, what's another? Play Smoke, Sushi. There we go.
Let's see, I wonder if... Oops.
Now, hopefully, through the toxic gas, bear traps, and... Yeah, standing behind the hostage. Will be able to... and we don't have enough reinforcements to really box this place up like it needs to be.
Yeah. Oops. Why isn't it playing on the...
Op 4 drone has located hostage. Prepare for assault.
Barbed wire deployed.
Twitch drone, got it.
5 seconds. Op 4 has eyes on the hostage.
Laying out the welcome mat.
I'm not sure where to put it. Oh no.
Good job, Sushi.
Setting up.
Okabe. Good job, look up. Alright, someone pop your head over here. I dare ya.
I got Twitch.
Remaining.
I'm down.
1 op 4 remaining.
All right, Dokabe, come and get me. I dare you. I'm just going to keep an angle on this. Oh yeah!
4 eliminated. Mission
Gotcha!
Nice. Oh, we actually won.
She just literally ran into my bullets. That's awesome. All right, we live to survive another round, boys. All right, let's go shield operators.
Ooh. That's a
So
good idea.
someone be Fuse, and I guess I'll be Monty. All right, that's that.
I have trained for this very moment. Because I've been playing a lot of... I've been playing with Fuse a lot recently. Of course, that's no guarantee this will go well.
No. If anything, they're going to rush outside and murder us the second they're able to, but... Alright, looks like they're in this area here.
confirmed. The hostage has
Oh, they got a cab. Wonderful.
Ah,
Alright, that's
we
everyone.
needed.
Alright, so they've got a cav, Smoke, which is dangerous for us since we're shield operators, Mira, Lord Chenka, and Kapkan. So watch the doorways around the objective, because there's going to be traps everywhere.
5 seconds to insertion. Hostage found.
Alright, I say we start from the top, near the cockpit, and work our way down from there. Let's see here. One of you should have breaching charges. Cockpit's clear.
Stay close to me!
Alright, we need a breaching charge on that.
I'll keep an eye out on R6 in case a certain cab shows up.
Carefully. Follow me. We have this.
I see Chanka. Got him.
Smite the Lord.
Time to move forward. We move.
Oh, he had no idea.
Stay behind me.
Kapkan's outside.
Oh no, I'm down. As in,
Oh, okay, we're
I
coming to
fell
back you
down.
up. We're coming to back you up.
Oh, that's some Mira things.
Kapkan's down.
Nice.
Stay behind me.
No, Sushi, do not! Oh, okay, that's a breaching charge. Good. You're That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and blow it.
I'll flank around.
The objective room is not clear. Hold on. Got her.
Op 4 last op standing.
Grabbing the hostage.
I'll see if I can get up again.
All right, I'm just. Whoop.
Hostage has been dropped.
Oh my gosh! Yes, we did it. All right, let's clutch this, boys.
Oh my God.
This is one for the ages. Oh, the witch is down. Okay. They're getting overrun by 3 people. Let's not get cocky, though. Let's not get cocky. All right, let's trap it up again.
Nitro or...
Hopefully we don't end up in the cargo hold, because that would be harder to defend with just the 3 of us because of all the walls we need to reinforce.
You need to protect the hostage. Secure the room.
Oh, what is this objective?
Barbed wire deployed.
What's this objective? I've never had this as an objective room before. This is not good.
I
All
have a
right, well,
bad
time
feeling
to-
about this.
The hostage location is compromised. Get ready.
Okay, Sushi, when this starts, why don't you go ahead and go up into the top here? Because there's a ladder. There's 2 ladder entries nearby, up to the top portion.
Op 4 has seized on the hostage.
So why don't you head up there and get ready to smoke them, literally, because you're smoke.
Laying out the welcome mat. Welcome mat deployed.
Whoa! We got Sledge. Sledge is down. Oh, Loka, help! They're all here.
Wait, oh!
Ah, it's
see you,
Capital.
Obama.
I'm burning. I'm burning.
Taking cover.
Good job, Sushi. I'm on 5. Oh, I'm getting
Oh, no,
back
that's
Ying.
Ying.
It's Ying. All right, I've got a.
Door secured.
I got a line of sight. How's that lane down there, Loka? Is Ying still there?
No.
Okay.
She has been gone for some time. Should I know?
Oh, that was a risk.
Set up.
Oh.
Oh! She's back.
One Op 4.
I got her!
All right, we can do this. All right, we can do this.
Reload.
Oh, no. That would have been so cool.
Changing mags.
He's through there.
Oh, it's Ash!
Yes!
Oh, you got her!
Yes, we did it! We did it, boys! Oh,
Oh my
wow! Good job, Loka. Oh, we did that. We just did that. 3 to 5. We did it. Oh, come on. Comeback victory.
Oh!
Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, and there is no better place to leave it than that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching another TTV game night where we're playing Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, wow, that was incredible. If you watched it live, thank you. If you're watching this in our archive through the playlist, thank you for watching that. This has been incredible. We haven't played for as long as we have in the past. We've only been going for about 2.5 hours, but this is a good time to go out on top. That was a good comeback victory, and I think that is a good place to leave it. So, as we were talking about a bit about words, I can't speak. As we were talking a bit about earlier, this is the last live stream of the summer because the summer is about over. That means it may be the last live stream for a while. I don't know about that. I'm going to have to work on testing the internet when I get back to school to see if live streaming is possible. It may not be possible for all games. Like if we play Battlefront 2 or something, the internet at the school may not be powerful enough to host a stream, play large online multiplayer game, and deal with all the other people also using the internet in that dorm. So those may be the more traditional highlight reels, but if we play a smaller game like Worms or something like that where it's just a couple of us and we're in pretty small lobbies, then we may end up live streaming that, and the internet may work for us then. I don't know about any of that. We haven't tested that yet, so we'll see how we will do these moving forward. But for now, this is it. So thank you all for watching. I have been Brenda15 with Loca-Cola.
Bye.
And Sushi Yoda, who again is in the chat and doesn't actually have a mic on. This has been fun, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.